Hey guys, Marisa at KitchenTableStamper.com. Today I want to run you through this You're One of a Kind note card. I think it could be kind of a friend Valentine or an everyday greeting. This was one of the cards from Stampin Up Stampin Success magazine. One of the benefits, one of the very many benefits of being a Stampin Up demonstrator is the Stampin Success magazine. Stampin Up sends a magazine every quarter that's full of great stamping ideas, business tips, great ways to get to know fellow demonstrators as they talk about their businesses. It's really a fantastic resource, and this is one of the cards that they provided us for inspiration in the last quarter. I thought I'd do a video for you. This is one of the cards that you can make at Paper and Ink Cards on January 25th in my Rolling Meadows home studio. So if you're a Chicago area crafter and you're interested in taking a class with me, Paper and Ink is a great place to start. Let's see here. And we're in celebration right now. The Occasions catalog just came out. This is a brand new stamp set from the Occasions catalog called Lovely Wishes. It is a fantastic starting stamp set with its general greetings, wishing you a lovely day, you warm my heart, and you're one of a kind, and the beautiful spring floral motif. Add a couple of ink pads and some cardstock, and any stamper of any level can enjoy this stamp set. During celebration, when you join Stampin' Up, become a demonstrator, you not only get Stampin' Success quarterly as long as you're active, but you get so many other benefits. The starter kit is $99 when you join Stampin' Up. You get $125, your choice in product, and 2 additional stamp sets entirely free. So if you like Lovely Wishes, you could join the Kitchenettes and get that stamp set and your starter kit absolutely for free. All right, let's talk about the rest of the supplies for this card and get stamping. The Lovely Wishes stamp set, I paired that up with this Daffodil Delight washi tape. This is from the Tutti Frutti washi tape collection in the new Occasions catalog. I've got 15 inches of the 1/8 inch Old Olive ribbon. My Stampin' pads for this project are Old Olive, Calypso Coral, and Basic Gray. My cardstock pieces are Calypso Coral card base, and this is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have Daffodil Delight for the greeting here, and this is 1/2 inch by 2 3/4. And then this Whisper White piece is 2.5 inches by 4 inches. Yeah, 4 inches. All right, let me get my Stampin' Pierce mat and my ink pads here. We will get this card made. It's a speedy, quick, clean, and simple card. Easy to make multiples. I just really like this design. All right. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is stamp our card base. Let me get my sample in here so you can see, with some Calypso Coral, add a little interest and texture to the background. So I'm gonna stamp the leaves off the upper left corner. And then I want one more little branch to stick out here over the top of the panel. So we're gonna stamp that a second time. And then we are going to rotate the stamp and stamp the bottom right corner. And then we'll stamp one more time so that we can get a little branch to peek out from the bottom of the panel. There it is. Now set that aside and give it a second to dry. Next up, Basic Gray, we're gonna stamp your One of a Kind centered on our Daffodil Delight sentiment panel. And now for our flowers. I love this stamp set. You get these beautiful flowers. They've got highlights and everything, and there's no need to color them. You just stamp them right in. Let me show you. So I'll take my Basic Gray tulip outline, stamp it once, rotate it, and stamp it twice. You want to leave enough room at the top and the bottom to put a little strip of washi tape. Then we've got these 2 pieces here that fill in the flower for us. So we're going to ink up this with Calypso Coral and stamp right inside the bloom. And see how it doesn't fill the entire bloom? It gives you that highlight. There we go. Now we've got 2 colored flowers. How fast is that? Now I'm going to bring in a piece of scratch paper here because I want to stamp my leaves in 2nd generation old olive. So when you stamp once, you get full strength old olive. But when you stamp a second time without inking in between, you get a lighter shade of the same color. And that allows us to still see all those details in the leaf. If we had stamped old olive straight over top of it, we might block out some of our detail in the leaf. So there's our colored flowers. How easy was that? Let's clear away the ink pads and assemble this card. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is grab this washi tape here, and we're going to go not quite the whole length and adhere just a little strip like that. You see it's off center. There's more tape on the back than on the front. You could probably cut it in half, but I don't really have the patience for that, especially with a card like this where this one's supposed to be clean and simple, one that you can make a bunch of. Alright, so there's our washi tape strip for the bottom, and fold it over and burnish it down. So pretty. Now our old olive ribbon, I'm going to go around this panel, tie a bow. And you want this almost all the way to the edge, maybe 1/4 of an inch from the edge. Give it some finesse. We want kind of a tiny bow. All right, so there's our bow. Let's do a little trimming. We're going to trim the tail of this ribbon, and this one needs a little trim too. And then let's cut little banner ends in our sentiment. If you have trouble doing this, you can use the banner triple punch. There we go. Little adhesive, and we'll be all good to go. On the back of the greeting, I'm going to put 2 of the regular size dimensionals because it's going to go over this ribbon. We want to really sandwich the ribbon in with the adhesive. Now, let's put that ribbon so it goes directly across in between the flowers, and then add our greeting. Last step, a little bit of fast views. Left side and right side of the ribbon, and center right to left. Burnish it down, and there they are. How simple is that? You are one of a kind. All right, if you've got any questions about this project or about being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, what it's like to be part of the Stampin' Up! Family on the Kitchenettes team, email me, Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com. Thanks for watching.